Welcome to Thermco Products YouTube channel. In this instructional video, we will be covering the Flash Alert SD card that replaces the standard SD memory in the ACCRT8017 data logger. This upgrade card is not only memory, but includes a Wi-Fi radio that enables the data logger to send email and SMS text messages for temperature excursions, sensor failure, or loss of power, and alert messages to show if conditions have returned to normal. No need for drivers, software, or cloud service that usually requires a subscription fee. The Flash Alert can also send 2 daily status reports, 1 AM, 1 PM, that provides the current temperature, min-max temperatures and time recorded, battery state, if it's on USB main power or on battery backup, showing percentage of remaining power left. Flash Alert also has a real-time web dashboard that can be viewed on the local network with any web browser. Alright, so let's configure the Flash Alert card. Take your card reader, remove the caps from the front and the back. Take your Flash Alert card, place it into the card reader, and place the card reader in your USB port of your PC. Alright, let's start our application to configure the Flash Alert card. Go to the icon that says This PC. It could also be Computer. Double click that. Find the drive with the name Flash-Alert. That is the Flash Alert card in the card reader. Double click that. Go down and find the application with the name fa-config.exe. Double click that to start the program. Alright, the Flash Alert configuration settings window is open, and it's a form field where we need to fill out these fields in order for the Flash Alert to function. The first group of fields relates to the logger and probe names. Name. Give your data logger a distinctive name. This name will be used in all your correspondence, emails, and text messages, so you can identify which logger is sending you information. It is also advisable to use a name that might kind of distinguish it of its location or purpose. In this case, we're going to say lab. It is also important to note you cannot have 2 data loggers on the same network with the same name. So make sure if you have another Flash Alert card that you were using on the same network, it has to have a different name, because this name is used to bring up the dashboard via a web browser. The next 2 fields is to give the sensor probes names in order to identify what they are monitoring. In this case, we give you a drop-down list of some popular applications: ambient or room, block heater, fridge, freezer, incubator, and water bath. You can also put a custom label in of your choosing. Don't think it's applicable in this application, so let's put something a little more practical. Fridge. Again, this is a dual probe unit. You could be monitoring the fridge and freezer simultaneously, so let's choose freezer. Your logger and probe names completed. Next, you will need to connect to your local wireless network. So you will need your Wi-Fi SSID or name to be entered. So I will put in for the name of my network, and then you also need your password for that network to get access. Good password. Next, email account info. This is the information for the email account that's going to be responsible for sending out the messages. It could be your personal email account, but we recommend maybe setting up an email account just for the logger or loggers that you will be using. In my case, I'll be using my personal. And my secure password. The next field in the email account info is SMTP, the outgoing mail server address. Now again, we provide a list of the most common ISPs available, but if it's not listed, just go to your internet service provider's website and get the outgoing mail server address and port number. In my case, we're listed. It's GoDaddy. I select that, and as you can see, SMTP comes up with smtpout.secureserver.net. And when I leave that field, the port will automatically populate with the correct port number for that server. Next, our contact list. This is the list of recipients to receive the emails and text messages. You can just send them an email, you can just send them a text message, or you can send them both. Any combination that you want. So I'm going to send myself an email. So I'm just going to copy and paste. Put in my cell phone number. Feel free to call me anytime. And my carrier. Now, it has to be understood that the recipient's phone number and their carrier needs to be put in. Not yours, theirs. Their telephone number and the company that they have their cell phone service with. Do that for the remaining fields in your contact list, and that's completed. Next, we have the daily status messages. You can receive 2 every day or receive none. It's your choice. Either 1 in the morning or 1 in the afternoon or both. These status messages give you the current temperature, the min and max temperatures that are being recorded in that file or in that record, and the battery status, and the record name, CVS file record name. So in my case, I'm going to choose 8 a.m. in the morning to receive some information, and before I leave, 5 o'clock. And I will get alert messages, status messages sent to me at those 2 times. All right, configuration's done. All we need to do now is save. A pop-up shows up, says Flash Alert settings saved. A, close this program. As soon as you get done reading this, closing this window, you close the Flash Alert configuration program. Second, remove the Flash Alert card. You pull the USB card reader with the Flash Alert out of the USB drive. Wait 15 seconds, and then reinsert the card or plug the USB card reader back into the PC. You need to do this 2 times. Click OK. We will now close out of the configuration settings window, and then we will go to this PC to go back. Okay, the proper way to remove the card reader with the Flash Air card is to right click on the drive, go down and click the button Eject. Remove the card reader from the PC. And then wait 15 seconds and re-put the card back in. Again, let's right click on the Flash Alert card, go down to Eject, remove the card from the PC, card reader from the PC, and then put the card reader back in your USB drive. And once you see the card reappear, you can close your this PC window. And now we're ready to go to the dashboard. All right, let's open up a web browser and type in the name of the logger. This is what we assigned in the configuration. So we had lab as the name and use a / and then press enter. Give it a second. And the dashboard now appears. So let's go over this tile and explain all the different pieces. In the upper right hand corner here, lab. That was the name you assigned to the data logger. To the right of that, you have the IP address that was assigned to the Wi-Fi card or to the flash alert card by your router. Next line down, log at. This was the last entry in your CSV file, the time and date. To the right of that, you have a battery symbol. This will show your power in percentages, 20, 25%, 50%, 75%, and 100%. Right now it's showing 100%, means it's either on USB or the battery's at 100%. Then we have our first sensor in this upper box, its name, fridge, its current temperature, 4.6 degrees C, and you can see the min and max set points that were set in the logger. And that's in another video, how to configure your min and max temperature settings. Below that, you will see the min temp. It says 1 degree C, which was below 2. All the text turns blue. So you're aware that there was an excursion on the low end. Likewise, on the max temp, you see it says 9 degrees C, which is above 8. It turned red. If the temperatures stay within the min and max ranges, the text will just be black. Below we have 3 buttons. We have report, message logs, and test message. Report. You click on report and you can see the current CSV file and the entries that are in there. This is exactly what your file looks like if you were to go open it up. So you can exactly see, and it's real time. You'll see the lines be populated as they are recorded. The message log tab shows you all the alerts and all the status messages that were sent out. As an example, on the very first line, alert, lab, that's the name of the logger. It shows the time and date. The alert, battery, 100% remaining. It's telling you this because it's not on USB power. It lost power. The building lost power, whatever. So it's now running on the battery backup. It says email sent, SMS sent. It's saying it was able to send those messages out without any kind of failure. And the file that's currently being written to. This is the current record, CSV. And it says Wi-Fi connected. So if you had an email error or an SMS error, more than likely you would have Wi-Fi not connected. And that's why the messages couldn't get out. But if the Wi-Fi is connected and you have these errors, then there's something else downline that created the problem. All right. If we go down and we look at the next entry in the log, you'll see alert from lab again, the time and date, and this time says battery returned to USB power. That means that the USB power resumed, or the building power resumed. So at least you're getting messages back that things went back to a normal status. And it once again tells you email and SMS were sent, the same record is being written to, and Wi-Fi connected. If you want to print out a list of the logs, that will also print. All right, let's go back to the dashboard. Now the next item we have is test message. Pressing the test message button will send emails and or text messages to the recipients that were entered during the flash alert configuration setup. A few seconds after pressing the test message button, a pop-up with the message, Lab says, test messages sent. This means that your messages were successfully sent. The text message sent to your mobile device will say, this is a test message from Lab, and dashboard IP address is with a IP number link. Click this link and your mobile default web browser will open to the Flash Alert dashboard. Bookmark this web page for easy access in the future.
The flash alert is now ready to be placed in the data logger. So eject the flash alert drive from the PC, as we have done before. Remove the SD card reader with the flash alert card from the USB port, and remove the flash alert card from the card reader. go to your data logger, make sure it's turned off, and remove the standard SD card from the logger and replace with the flash alert card. Power the logger back on. And now you're ready to configure the data logger. Time, date, min-max alarms, and logging interval. We have a separate instructional video on configuring the data logger on our channel. Now open a web browser on PC or mobile to the Flash Alert dashboard as we have shown earlier. And wait for the dashboard to display. Once the dashboard is displayed, press and hold the set button on the data logger till you see record on the data logger's display. Then release the button. Once the first record is recorded by the logger, which is based on your logging interval, you will see the dashboard update with the current temps, time, and new CSV log name. The data logger with the flash alert is now ready to be put into service. Remember to place data logger within approximately 30 feet from a router or access point for reliable network connection. This concludes our instructional video of the flash alert Wi-Fi SD card.